Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So today I told you that I will be asking you the questions as a revision class. Did you all read the lessons of block 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I start asking you the questions?
Yes, ma'am.
So our first block is about?
Sexual reproduction in plants.
Correct. Sexual reproductions in the plant. What do you mean by reproduction?
Ma'am,
Yes.
by giving birth.
By growing a new plant or a new animal. Reproduction means producing the young ones, isn't it? Sit down, Ishami. Now tell me, which part of the plant is the reproductive part of the plant? Yes, Akshara? Flower. How do you say that flower is a reproductive part of the plant?
Because it produces the fruits
Mm-hmm.
and vegetables.
Okay, let me ask you the question. Flower will be producing the fruit or it will be turning into a fruit?
It will be turning into
How? Sit down. Anybody can say how? Yes, Stacy?
fertilization, ma'am.
Fertilization. So, very good, sit down. Now, who will tell me what do we need for the fertilization to happen in a flower? Yes, Shritam?
Agents.
No, in the flower, what are the different parts of the flower which will be undergoing fertilization? Ishan, what are the different parts in the flowers that are undergoing? First of all, tell me, what are the different organs we need for the fertilization? Filament, anther, ovule. Okay. So, what are these parts?
Ma'am, they produce cells.
No, beta. Understand my question. So, you said ovary, ovules, then you said filament, anther. So, what are these? Are they all same things? Why? How are they different?
Ma'am, filament is a female part, ma'am.
Very good. What a filament is a female part or a male part?
Ma'am, female part.
Think and tell me one more time. Okay, so we understood that we need female and male parts. Sit down, please. So, tell me, what do we call the male part of a flower? Ishani, Stacy, you finished your chance. Anybody else? Male parts of the flowers are called as what? Or else you can tell me what are the female parts of the flowers called as? What are those? What is the name of that female part? Very good. What about the male part? Yes,
Filament.
No. Very good. Now filament is a, what is filament for stamen?
It holds up the anther.
Yes. Now which part of the flower will produce the pollen grains?
Anther.
Okay. Okay. Now, so the male parts are stamen, in that you have anther and filament. Now female parts are called as
Pistil.
pistil. So what are the different parts of the pistil? No. Sridham, what are the different parts of the pistil? Pistil means female parts, no? What are the different female parts of the flower? Yes, Akshara.
Stigma. Style. Ovule.
Ovule.
And oval.
Very good. Everybody clap for yourself. This is about your first lesson, right? The parts of the flower. Now the second lesson is pollination. Now who will tell me the meaning of pollination? Gautam? What do you mean by pollination, Gautam? Yes, Varshini? What do you mean by pollination? Harshini, what is the meaning of pollination? Those are the types of pollination. Very good. And what do you mean by pollination? That you tell me. Types you are telling, which is good, okay. But tell me what is pollination. Who will say? Who will say pollination? Yes, Ishani.
Pollination is the transfer of male to female parts.
Is it transfer or the fusion?
Fusion.
Fusion of male and female cells is called pollination. Sit down. Now tell me what are the different types of pollination.
Self-pollination.
Very good.
Cross-pollination.
Very good. Everybody clap for Harshini. Sit down, Harshini. Varshini, can you tell me what do you mean by self-pollination? Self-pollination. Question is telling you the answer. What do you mean by self-pollination? Loudly, loudly. Gautam, can you say what do you mean by self-pollination? Sit down, Gautam and Varshini. Yes, Akshara, what do you mean by self-pollination?
Self-pollination means the transfer of pollens from the anther to the stigma of the same flower or another flower on the same plant.
Very good. Everybody clap for Akshara. So, when the pollen grains are getting transferred from anther to the stigma of the same flower or the another flower, but from the same plant is the self-pollination. Now, who will tell me about cross-pollination? No, Akshara, your chance is finished now. Yes, Stacy.
Cross-pollination means the anther of one flower transfers pollen to the stigma of another flower on a different plant of the same species.
Okay, very good. Everybody clap for Stacy. So, when the pollen grains are transferring from anther of one flower to the another flower of different plant but from the same species, the type of the plant should be same. Okay, so then it is a cross pollination. Now tell me what will help for cross pollination or self pollination. Sridhar. Can you name some?
Bees,
Bees,
butterflies,
birds,
birds.
yes. Okay, now this is your second lesson. Everybody clap for yourself. Now coming to your third lesson, children, which is fertilization and seed formation. Now tell me, what do you mean by fertilization? Ishan, I want Ishan. Ishan, what do you mean by fertilization?
Fertilization means the seeds. The seeds will fall down and grow and
The seeds will fall off and grow. That is fertilization, children. What is fertilization, Sridham?
producing another plant
How it happens?
by a seed.
By a seed? Stacey, can you tell me what is fertilization?
Fertilization means male parts fusing with the egg cells
Okay. Where it happens?
in the ovary.
Okay. Now tell me, What happens after fertilization?
After fertilization, the ovules turn into seeds and the ovary becomes a fruit.
And then what about the petals and sepals?
They fall off.
They get dried up and they
Fall off.
understood? Yes, fertilization means fusion of male and female parts in the ovary. Okay, once they fuse, a zygote is formed. Okay, and the ovary will become a fruit. Please sit down. And the ovules becomes the seeds. And seeds, from seeds only the new plants will grow, isn't it, children? Yes. So that's what happens. That's how a seed is formed after the fertilization. Okay? And clap for yourself. To the fourth lesson, children. Till now we have lesson number 1, 2 and 3. It is about reproduction in the flowering plants. Now lesson 4 is non-flowering plants. Can you name a plant which is a non-flowering plant? Shritam. Fern, very good. Anything else? Pine, very good. Yes, Akshara? Moss, very good. Okay, now tell me, till now we have learned flower is the reproductive part of a plant and we understood what are the different parts of the plant, flower, and how do they fuse, how a zygote is formed, how the seeds are formed, how the fruit is formed. Everything we have learned. Now, here for these plants, there are no flowers only. There is no flower for these plants. Now tell me, how does the reproduction happens? Ishan.
By the spores.
Spores. Okay. Now what does a spore contain? Yes, Ishan.
They contain seeds.
Spores will contain seeds? No. Yes, Stacy. In the spores itself, they are female and male cells. Okay, so in the spores only the female and male cells will fuse and the zygote is formed. Okay, so this is about your first block. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.